independence and freedom in everything I know. So come on in, baby, let your head down. Let me run my fingers through.
Hey guys, so I'm going to do a video which is kind of a response video. I've had a lot of questions that have been sent to me with regards to how I get my hair long and if I know any tips and tricks to keep your hair luscious and long and healthy. I think since the Mane and Tell shampoo and conditioner review I did, it did get a lot of you wondering if I did know anything else. If you haven't seen that video, that is one thing that I do recommend you check out if you are looking to grow your hair out, because the conditioner of the Mane and Tell set I use religiously and I find it does help growth, and really recommend you use it. So this video is going to be quite short and snappy. It's literally just going to be me sharing 3 main tips that I have for keeping your hair long. I'm not going to go into great detail. I'm just going to let you know what they are so you can try them out yourself. And these 3 tips are the 3 things that I would recommend all of you try if you are trying to grow out your hair. So item number 1. So cringy. I don't know, when other people do it, it just looks so good, but when I do it, it just looks really tragic. Okay, so the first item is the Tangle teaser. Now, I do not own a normal hairbrush any longer. I actually threw them all out because I rely on this religiously. Basically, in simple terms and not going into great depth, the difference between this and a normal hairbrush is a normal hairbrush, when it pulls down your hair, it then flings the strand back up, which creates breakage. This literally just pulls the hair down. And I say pulls, it doesn't tug, it literally just glides, which is what you're looking for. That is because of the bristles. I probably should have cleaned this before I showed you guys. But yeah, it's because of the bristles and the way they are formed. You can get this in a ton of different styles now. I probably got it when it first came out. It was a while ago now, so yeah. And they only really done different colours, and so obviously I got pink. But I do think that they do a huge variation of different styles that you can buy. I think it retails at around £8 when I got mine. I'm sure it was somewhere around there, so not expensive at all and great for your hair. If you're like me, I hated it when I washed it and I could never brush it. With this, you can use it on wet hair and it will be fine. So 110% recommend this because it's brilliant and I love it, and you will too. The second thing that I would like to let you in on is a product called Biotin. Now, the packaging looks like that. This is 10,000 mcg and this is the maximum strength biotin. It's basically a vitamin B, and if you don't know about your vitamin B, it helps to promote hair growth and healthy hair, luscious hair, all that good stuff, stronger nails, and also it's supposed to have an impact on your skin and give you good skin. Although before I got it, I read a lot of mixed reviews about people that said they found their skin got worse when they were taking biotin. I can assure you that that's never happened with me, and I found it to be absolutely phenomenal, and it really has definitely promoted hair growth for me. So this is probably, out of the 3 things I'm going to tell you, this is the one that I highly recommend you follow because it's going to get you the best results. So I take a tablet every other day and I take it before I go to bed. You can take it anytime really. There's not a set time limit or a time frame that you're supposed to be taking it. They do recommend you take it after a meal, and I think that's because it helps you swallow it. I think that's the same with any tablets. I don't think it's specifically for biotin. If you do have a problem taking tablets, which I am a massive baby with. I feel like they're stuck in my throat and I hate it, absolutely hate it. But yeah, these are basically fairly small, but even to me that would have been a big deal. Yeah, but I find them fine, so rest assured if you do struggle with swallowing tablets, you will be absolutely fine with these. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. So I highly recommend those. The reason I take them every other day is for no specific purpose other than I feel taking a tablet every day, your system gets used to it and you don't reap as much of the benefit that you could. So I just take it every other day, and also it gives me that leeway, so if I don't forget, I'm not in much trouble. Okay, so the next thing I am going to tip you on are these bad boys. Now these are hairdressing scissors. They retail at around, pretty much you can get them for £5. These were, I think, £20 or somewhere around that mark, so very inexpensive. I don't get my hair cut. I haven't had my hair cut in 2 years. Guys, it's a myth. Haircuts do not promote hair growth. They don't. They stop your hair from breaking. They don't help it to grow. Your hair's growing from the root. It doesn't matter if you get your hair trimmed every goddamn week. It's not gonna grow any faster. The only thing it does is stop breakage, and also obviously if your hair's not breaking, you're gonna notice more length because it's growing from the top and not breaking off at the bottom. Now, how many times is it gonna take for us girls to go to the hairdressers and come back home and just be distraught about how much hair they've cut off, because that is not what we asked for. Because I've done that so many times, and that was the main reason I stopped going, because I was never really satisfied with the end result. I then went on to buy these because obviously, as much as I don't believe that getting your hair cut all the time helps your hair grow, it does help it to stay looking healthy. So I'm not a hairdresser and I don't cut a style. I do just trim the ends off to keep it looking healthy and to get rid of the split ends. So if you want a style, yeah, go to the hairdressers. That's what, don't be trying to do that yourself, because that will only end badly. But if you just want to maintain your split ends, get yourself some of these, skip the hairdressers because you do not need that, and do it yourself. So those are the 3 main things that I recommend you guys do if you do want your hair to grow longer and at a more faster rate. If you only do one of those things, because I don't know, you might not want to do the other 2, you might like going to the hairdressers. I know I do miss the massage in my head, but yeah, if you don't want to do all 3 of those things, the one thing I do recommend is the Biotin. It retails, I think I got these for about £7, and honestly it makes the greatest difference. So go get yourself some Biotin and try the other 2 tips out too, because they really do make a noticeable difference. Good luck guys, and I hope you get the long hair you want.
Baby, let your head down. Let me run my fingers through. We could be ourselves.